Reddit's not real. It can't hurt you. All right. Let's do this thing. Turn on some music in game. Oh, that's too intense. There we go. Hello and welcome to the Ilderon Tales. It's the first game of 2022. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't even want to think about how long I've been dungeon mastering. We're going to be playing Dungeons & Dragons tonight. Everything you're going to see is live storytelling. We are with the Gladiators. This is Saga 2, episode 33 of their campaign. If you've been keeping up with this group, or if you haven't been keeping up with this group, it's been a long time. So just going to do a huge, super quick, mega overview. The Gladiators are a group of people who met on the shores of Rion. They are tackling something called the Path of Glory. It is a series of arenas managed by a group of elves from the southern corners of the world to the northern corners of the world. The arenas are kept in several prominent cities along this path, which has been named the Path of Glory, culminating in the elves' training capital called Mentori. The party is a guild of people who've come together to tackle this. Along the way, they have met new friends, new allies, and they have also uncovered several different schemes. Gaining a victory in each arena is normally a feat that takes a lifetime. The party's been at it for a few weeks now, and they are about to secure their fourth victory if they can manage to get in an arena fight in Ilil Nagai. The current thing preventing them from fighting in the arena in Ilil Nagai is that there is kind of a kerfuffle going on here. Somebody outside of the elves have come into this. The elves manage the arena in this human nation and are already foreigners to the customs and culture here. However, the lady who was in charge of managing this arena has disappeared, meaning somebody from upper management has had to come down and take over her job, and she has not done the best job of keeping tensions calm and interacting with the culture that has spawned around this arena. Her first act was to censure another guild that was fighting in unsanctioned fighting pits for money. The other guilds protested this, that the arena organizer could essentially control their lives and how they choose to make money, and the gladiator guilds within the city have all joined a protest against the arena, organizing a strike against it. With that, the party decided that there was no valor in beating up the scrub guilds that have been signing up, as all the prominent guilds are striking. And so while the party waits for the strike to end, they have decided to investigate this missing organizer and have come to find out a lot of prominent women inside the city have been going missing, and that has led them to this mercenary guild that may or may not have been hired to carry out all of these kidnappings. They've tracked down the guild. They have found out where they've stashed a lot of these people. The people have been stuck in a series of interconnected demiplanes by the demiplane spell, with a little bit of investigating, the party has gotten their hands on a scroll of demiplane. One of their party members was able to connect the demiplane they created to an existing demiplane, which was the one that this guild is using. And the party is slowly going through and arresting, culling, knocking out, and taking out the guild members inside of this demiplane in the efforts to free all of the prisoners. The party has 2 ongoing quests involving this demiplane. One, there is a woman who paid you guys to find her brother. The woman's name is Naoral. Her brother's name is Banham. You guys did find Banham. He was in a room earlier, and he said that he was kidnapped along with his wife, and he was looking for his wife. The party agreed to find her and for him to leave. He has been passed off to the Sun Yith, so you guys can consider that quest halfway complete. The other one is you are looking for the original organizer of this place. I don't believe you guys have her name. So what I will say is you guys do know the name of the lady running the arena currently. Lady Ketten is Ketten Fae Fallen is the person in charge of the arena currently. It is a Fae Fallen member that is trapped here. You guys have not found her yet. In any case, then there's also all of the EXP and everything else you guys get from defeating this place. So with that, I will be controlling 2 of your party members that are missing. They didn't tell me if they didn't want other people controlling their party or their characters or not. So if you guys want to control them, you're welcome to. I try and make the best plays I can with your party members without bogging down combat, and I acknowledge sometimes I don't make the most optimal plays in favor of favor the party. But in any case, I'll be controlling XV and Tyson, and we will jump in and get started. So when we last left this group, you guys were trudging through the last 2 rooms of this demiplane. The party agreed to head north, and we will unlock that room. So I'm going to keep the same initiative unless you guys want to re-roll initiative. If I don't hear any protests, we're just going to roll it like it is.
Fine.
All right. Heading into the northmost room. Who was at the top of initiative? Brewbark.
Brewbark, before going in there, is going to summon the bears and release the bears.
Do you have a 4th level slot for more bears?
I have
not a 4th level spell.
It's a 3rd level, and okay. I have 1 left.
So how many do you get at 3rd level? Because I think last time didn't you cast it at 4th?
No, I was using it at 3rd.
Okay. Let's see. 2 beasts of challenge rating, or 4 beasts of challenge rating 1/2, and I think we were using the 4 1/2.
Black bears, right?
Yeah, I'm pulling them up right now. Yes. All right. Bear, bear, and bear. Where did you want them?
Well, we're all gonna go charging in there just to Bear's company, and I was gonna have them take the first hits, and I can't quite see. Oh, there I can see. It's okay if I just move them where I would.
They move at the end of your turn, but for the sake of what's happening, it's fine.
We're still going in combat order?
Yeah, in initiative order.
I'll also be attacking, but I'll be going after the person closest to the door I came through. And the three around the monolith, or what? Not monolith. I've been watching Witcher. What's the mesolith? Yeah. So me and Bear 4, the bottom right, are going to go after the dude with the fireball in front of him.
Okay. Just for the sake of your notes, it's been a while, and I don't know how detailed everyone's notes are. Your characters would be aware of some of the people you've encountered in here. Information about the mesolith. You guys know these things have been dying with about 80 points of damage, and you also know that they have very high AC at 18 AC and virtually resistance to most types of damage. As far as this lady, I think you guys encountered somebody like her before too. Although I'm not sure how much information you guys got on her. Okay, go ahead and give me your attack rolls, and I'm gonna pull up this character right here.
I'll do mine first for the sake of being in turn order.
She's also heavily armored, the lady in front of you.
For the record, my being in wild shape, I do get advantage as if against magic armor and such.
Yep, that's fine. You're looking at an 18 to hit. I stepped away from my computer, so I don't know.
Claw hits,
okay.
And that does 15 damage. I'll do the bear that's also attacking the same monster, the same guy now. And the bite hits for 9.
Okay.
So that's 24 against that guy. And then I'll have 3 attacks going at the mesolith.
All right. That claw is going to hit. Okay, so hold on. Let me add up the damage because I was doing stuff I forgot to do before I got in here. Okay, so 15 from Brewbark's claw, and then 9 from one of the brown bears. And this is all at the lady. For
Correct.
the 15 and 9. Okay, so that's 24 points of damage, and then the rest of this is at the mesolith.
Correct.
Okay, the bears don't have advantage on the mesolith, so the 21 hits, the 25 hits, and the 26 hits. So the last 3 hit.
Yay for a crit. 53.
All right. So that is a lot of damage. Just give me 1 second to add everything.
Maybe the people that aren't here won't even have a turn, so it'll be a kind of a moot point.
I got 43 damage from the 3 bears attacks.
I am so sorry. It is 43.
Okay.
You're right.
No worries. because the mesolith, the thing that I didn't tell you that I needed to tell you in the description, is the mesolith has taken damage before you came in here, along with the Blackguard too. There is the corpse of one of the Sun Yeth members on the floor below you. They did push into this room to fight. However, they were bested by these two people. That said, they did get a couple hits off on them. The mesolith is bloodied. The woman is not. That is all of your turn. It is Tyson's turn. Tyson has just finished back there. I think you guys were debating going into the next room, so out of fairness, I'll say the party did move up, and I'll give C's the same option. Jeff, if you want to start in this room, you can.
Yeah, bring me up.
So, as you guys were debating, Tyson is going to go and open the door, and does he have any more options to counterspell? He will...
See...
What's up?
If there was debating about going to the next room, Regis would have just ran into the next room.
Yeah. You guys did enter the next room. You initiated combat. We just had to leave before we finished the crawl. That's why I'm starting this in initiative order. But
okay.
Out of fairness, I'll just move you to the door if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm looking at Tyson's sheet, and he definitely does not have this many counter spells left. Because I definitely know I use more than this. I think he gave himself a long rest last time he was with us. Okay, well, I know I ran out of third level spells, and I consumed his sorcery points for them. I just don't remember exactly what he had. So I guess the best thing to do, I'll just roll a percentage die in his favor, and I'll give him 2 spell slots based on how well that goes. Alright, the gods have seen favor to give him a 4th and a 3rd level spell slot. Rolling a 95 on the percentage die. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I burned through the rest of his resources, and he has no sorcery points left. The other thing is he's at full HP, and I know he's taken damage this fight. I guess I'm gonna roll, I'll roll another D100. For every 20 missing on the D100, he's gonna take 1d10 of damage. 58, so I'll give him 2d10 of damage. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, he's gonna keep himself in range to counterspell. He opens the door, and he will cast Firebolt on the... did it roll? Did not roll. Let's try that again. Oh, did I think I opened his old sheet. Yep, there's Tyson Fireforge and Tyson Fireforge 2. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. There we go. He's at 31 HP. He has 1 4th level spell slot left. Nice. Okay, yep, this is better. Disregard all of those rolls before. That was his bug sheet I was looking at. I'll delete that in the in-between. He opens the door, and he is going to Firebolt the Blackguard. It hits. It deals 5 points of damage. It does not crit. He did not have advantage. That said, he keeps his hand open, so he can keep watching her. That is his turn, and it is Regis's turn. Go ahead and take your turn, Os, and I'm just going to do math in the background.
Okay. Still raging. We have one thing in, and then another spellcaster person,
Yes.
right?
You have a Mesolith and the Blackguard. And I just realized I never did roll their initiative, so I will add them to the initiative order. You can reach the Blackguard. You've got to squeeze beneath and under bears.
He has an open opportunity to just jump on me. He has a free pass to just ride the bear.
Oh,
To bareback.
I Yeah, so then I'll be on. I'll be bareback riding Burbark, and I'll take a swing at the Blackguard.
Okay. Go ahead and give me.
Okay. I'm still raging, and reckless attack. 1. Well, the first one misses.
Yep. 22 hits.
20 damage total.
Okay. She does not have any resistances to the damage, and she is going to hurt. That said, she is not bloodied yet. All right. That is Regis's turn. It is technically the Blackguard's turn. I did miss the Mesolith, so I will take the Mesolith's turn. The Mesolith is going to do Mesolith things. It is going to...
I hate those Mesolith things.
It is going to cast Cloud Kill. Tyson has kept himself in range. He has to use a 4th level spell for it, so unfortunately he's got to roll against it. And he will roll a Charisma check, and he will counterspell the Cloud Kill. With that, the Mesolith is going to get angry, but it has used its action, and it cannot teleport on a bonus action. But it does look at him. That is its turn. The Blackguard is going to see him. She'll shift. She invokes an attack of opportunity from Brubart and from one of the bears, if you want to take it.
Heck yes.
Okay.
Wouldn't it also...
no, she stays in range
Since
of
I was
Regis.
on...
Oh, did you move
Yeah,
on
but
top
I'm
of
on
Brubart?
top of Brubart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
you
just
would...
left it there because I didn't want to cover his icon.
That's fair. You get an attack of opportunity too.
I'll finish up first though, and then the brown bear. 16, 18, 17.
So with the attack of opportunities, you only get one attack. You can't use your multi-attack on it, so it's going to be the 10 for Brubart and then the 18 for the bear. The 18 does hit with the bite attack. The 16 is going to miss. Brubart, you deal 8 points of piercing damage to her. Going down. She is not bloodied yet. And she's going to cast a she's going to cast a blinding smite on her sword, and then she will take the attack action at or attack with her warhammer against Tyson. She doesn't have advantage on these attacks. She's trying to hit 17. The 14, 13 misses and hits on the 26, dealing 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and then the blinding smite. And Tyson makes a Constitution save and fails. Tyson is blinded, and he also takes 28 points of damage. He is very bloody. All right. That is her turn. Oh. It is... we already did Regis. It is XV's turn. I am controlling XV. Did XV have anything she can do to that? I don't think she did. She doesn't have counterspell. Sad. XV is with all of her inability to heal, is going to yell for Tyson to run. XV will cast Hex with the bonus action on the lady, and she is going to target the strength score. And XV will also then cast Eldritch Blast and shoot 2 rays at her. Oof, both of those rays are going to miss. That is XV's turn, and she will step back. With that, it is Caesar's turn.
Okay, moving up.
Okay. Standing at the blue door, at any point lets you attack the blackguard if you want.
Yep. I was just able to get there with my normal move, so that is the plan. Not rolling with advantage. That's probably a miss. Come on, land a damn... Oh, why? Oh. Sorry, I'm used to different system. I kept double clicking. My bad.
That's fine. 24 definitely hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage on that.
I did.
Okay.
It'll be 12.
Okay. She is bloodied.
Okay. I'm using my crusher feet to... I need to move my character so I can see her.
Oh, here. I got you. I'll just move you right there.
Okay. Just move her straight back 5 feet. Straight north.
Okay.
And that'll let Tyson move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, it'll be nice to run and still have your action. Okay. Let me do her HP, and she has been knocked back. Top of the round, Brewbark. The
When bears attack.
did not do the bear killing action. Your bears survived.
I'm gonna have the same mix of attacks. I'm gonna have mine and one bear towards the blackguard.
Okay. Give me 2. All right. The 23 hits, the 26 hits, the 21 hits.
Suck it, blackguard. Suck it.
26, 39 points of damage. All right.
Agreed.
And you have your 3 other bears to
Going towards the Mesolith.
All right.
Just the crit bite, I assume, the regular bites, and the 1 claw.
Yeah, the 26, the 19, and the 18.
For damage per turn, I say I've done pretty well.
Yes, but I'm going to take some stuff off of that. So this is on me for not realizing it. I'll let those hits still go through, but you're rolling with the brown bear statistics instead of the black bear. The black bear has 2 less strength, so I'm going to I'll let those go through, but I'll just subtract 2 from each damage roll. And
My bad, I'll switch to that.
yeah,
Or the
no
page.
worries. So I'll just add it all up and then subtract 6. So 12, 22, 27, 21 points of damage on the Mesolith. Well, now I kind of feel like a dick. If I didn't take away the damage, the Mesolith would have died.
Yeah, it's okay.
If it's 2 points of strength, is it 2
Oh,
points
it's
of
from
strength or
last
2
time,
points
too.
of strength bonus?
It's a +2 on the black bear and a +4 on the brown bear.
Okay, so you're talking about the bonus. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. The Mesolith is hanging in there. The Mesolith.
Last round of damage, by the way, you should also take off additional 6 because I had 3 hits on the previous set of bears.
Okay. I'll do it. I wasn't gonna retroactively go back because I didn't want to seem like a jerk, but yeah, it is fair. Boom. All right. The Mesolith is. He's doing much worse than he did at the start of the turn, but not as bad as he could be doing. Some possibilities land in a worse place. Does this guy have the potential to take down a bear? Sunyeth in one room, and party members in the other. I think he goes down slinging. First attack at Brewbart, the second attack at Regis. So this first one does not have advantage, and then the second one does have advantage. 15 versus Brewbark and 26 versus Regis.
Hits.
All right, Brewbark takes 12. And Regis is going to take 9.
Is that...
That is before your resistance, so you can cut that in half to...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 5. Alright, that is the Mesolith's turn. Oh, it doesn't have anywhere it can run. Can this thing fly?
No, but it can die.
Yeah. Well, I just feel like it would risk the attack of opportunity here, but it can't push through enemy squares. So yeah, it's not going to back itself into a corner. That's its turn. It is Tyson's turn. Ooh, that blackguard is still eyeing Tyson. I'm gonna roll him a survivalist instinct. No, he can heal himself, can't he? Tyson is going to consciously let go of the door, and he is going to try to heal himself with whatever healing he has available, which unfortunately is not very much. He's going to he'll let go of the door. The black guard no longer has vision on him, and he will step back into the corner. He does not have a healer's kit, sadly, but I guess he'll use his 2 of his 3 points of lay on hands on himself, and he'll go to 5 HP. With that, that's his turn. Can he do anything with his bonus? I guess he'll eat a first level spell slot and gain some sorcery points with his bonus action, and I'll add those up later. Alright, that's his turn. It is Regis's turn. Regis, the door has closed behind you. The mesolith is wobbly. It is very bloodied. The blackguard has been knocked back towards you guys. She is also bloody. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm smacking her again.
Alright, give me an attack. I mean, for the entire campaign, you've used reckless attacks,
2.
I'm assuming. Reckless on them? Okay.
Yeah.
Hit and hit. Roll damage.
Let's see, 14, 16, 19 for the first one, and 10. So total of 29.
Okay. She is still standing. However, she's looking about as bad as the mesolith. Alright, that is your turn. She does get a turn. I'm gonna roll her survival instincts. She is going to twirl her hammer in her hands and then just say, "Damn, I hate hard contracts." Cast a smite into her hammer, and she is going to bring it down on you. As soon as I find out what I did with her character card. Aha! She has been fighting other people, so she does not have any more blinding smites available to her. But in occasions like this, branding smite still does the job. She's going to make 3 attacks at Regis. And the 13, I'm assuming, misses. The 26 and 17 versus your AC. 26, I think, hits. 17.
26 hit, 17 misses.
Okay. She hits once, and you are also subjected to her branding smite, which I will roll right now. She's going to deal crazy amounts of damage to you. 6, you can have it to 3, and then 8, you can have to 4. You also begin shedding dim light in a 5-foot radius, and you cannot become invisible as you are branded. I will change that to dark radiant energy. It is terrifying. Or under. There we go. We'll go with that. It is XV's turn. XV has lost vision. She'll walk up and open the demiplane again.
Or hold an action and let C's open the door.
I'm gonna just roll for the player. Yeah.
Okay.
She'll wait, and she'll ready an action when C's opens the door. She will cast, or she'll move here. When C's opens the door, she'll cast Eldritch Blast into the room on enemies.
I could be wrong, but didn't C's just have his arm like touching the door, like pushing someone through? Like, would the door still be open already?
Tyson was actively holding the door open. You can be next
Gotcha.
to the door and not have it open if you don't want it to. So if C's wants to hold the door open, he can, but it was open because of Tyson.
Gotcha.
Tyson has decided this blackguard walking up to my face and punching me for 30 damage is not fun. So he stopped. It is C's turn though.
Okay. Open the door, step up to...
Okay. Your turn is going to get interrupted.
Okay.
XV shoots off Eldritch Blast. She's going to fire them one at a time in case she kills. So that is going to miss. And that is also going to miss. It is your turn.
Okay. C's is holding the door and attacking.
Okay. Is that lethal or non-lethal damage? Because I believe your minimum damage on that crit is... Well, no, your minimum damage is like, what, 6? Okay, roll damage.
No.
Sorry, go
My
ahead.
minimum damage... Does it double strength bonuses and
It
such?
does not double your strength bonus. It doubles your...
Yeah, minimum is 7.
Well, is that lethal or
Non-lethal.
non-lethal? Okay.
Non-lethal.
You are going to bash your flail into her armor, and she's going to slam against the bars and fall down to the floor. She is not moving.
Okay. Switch to two-handed, move up one step, and swing at the Mezzoloth.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. That is going to miss.
Well, the dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Yeah. Fortunately, no critical fail. You are set. For that round, it is now Brewbark's turn. Brewbark, this Mezzolith is looking flighty.
Brewbark will go ahead and do his attacks, and any bear that I've left over, if I do have any left over, are going to start going towards that middle room.
Okay. Keep going on your bear attacks. I'll tell you when to stop. Oh my gosh, this Mezzolith, man. Okay, roll me damage on that black bear. It is still up. So let's see, how many more bears do you have? You have 2 more bears.
What
Give
is
me
going
the final
on?
2 attacks from your last 2 bear, or from your last bear. Okay, roll the 24. All right. That is going to be Mezzolith shish kebab. The bears are eaten. With that final one.
It says in bear, this is for the last, like, 50 bears you've killed.
Eventually, you gotta stop looking at the customers and look at your employer, who keeps summoning hordes of bears.
There's a terrible, terrible work environment.
Yeah, you're going to have to make it up to the bear spirits by summoning them just for snuggle purposes for the next week or something.
Yeah, I'd like to summon 4 bears just to cuddle.
And for the sake of your action economy, all of your bears have all of their movement. Your last bear has 1 attack left that it can do. It's got 40 feet of movement.
All right. I'm just gonna have them all move over to the next room.
Okay.
That was the first room, wasn't it?
Yep. You guys have not been to the center room yet.
Yeah.
The first room, as your bears come in here, there are people crowding into this room, being ushered out of the demi-plane into the door XV created, back into Sky's Reach, the city. There is the southern door. There are two Sunya officials there. I can throw them on the map, I suppose. I never did give them icons, unfortunately. Let me just grab 2 characters for them.
And Regis is just writing.
There should also be the unconscious. Yeah, I haven't hopped off. There should also be the unconscious Winter Wolf.
Oh, in this room? Yeah, that would probably
All
be
the unconscious are kind of in the space in between all of these.
That would probably be this one right here. I have a green dot on it, and I'm assuming that's why. Oh.
Yeah.
I have not deleted any enemies you guys have killed, because I'm going to go back and add all of these up. I just have been dragging them to the void as they've been defeated. That said, I was grabbing an icon to mark the Sunya. They have not been having a go of it as well as you all have. Let me just grab my monster manual real quick.
Oh, Brandon, I do apologize. The room that we just left,
Sorry, Sunset.
are there prisoners in the room that we were just in?
Yes. I'm gonna go through and do the rolls now. I'm just marking this out. All right. You gonna appear on the map, lady? That's fine. I don't need you on the map. That's not why I dragged you to the map. There you go. All right. This red door, unfortunately, is the one people are funneling through. There are 3 of the 5 Sunyuth members left alive that originally came with you guys here. And let's do all of the logistical stuff. So first, let's see which one of these cages are occupied. So I think what I'll do is I'll go through and just put a red X on the ones that are empty. All right. There are 5 people in this room. There are only 2 cages to open. Tyson, who is definitely not doing the hottest, volunteers to stay back and get the cages open.
Sec. Are we still in initiative right now?
Oh, I can move you guys out of initiative unless you... It all depends on the next room. So, Brewbark charges into the next room. Let me give this description to Brewbark. And if he has his bears charge forward, because they still do have the movement to keep moving,
Okay.
It will be up to him if you guys keep moving in initiative order. Brewbark, you charge into the next room. There are survivors in this room. The people you guys have been freeing as you've been going through this dungeon. You guys are not the only ones going through it. The Sunyeth Order you brought with you is also going through here. You ran over one of their corpses in the other room. There were 5 of them you initially came in with. There are 3 of them left. 2 of them have their shields out, and they are standing in front of the blue door. The door is not open. The light is leading people through the red line. That red line is the door XV created that leads back to Ilderon. As you run in, the 2 at the blue door is going to say, is going to look at you and say, "There's a storm giant in there. We've got to go back and get the contractor." And the lady is next to the wall is going to say, "We're just trying to get out as many people as we can before it tries to come back through." They have the door closed.
Roar, 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 roar.
Do you push them aside and go through?
The translation is I push them aside, but I do not go through yet.
Okay. Let's move this over here. With that, you guys are no longer in initiative order. You can see I guess the survivors that have been that are in the other room for the few moments the door is open. Tyson works on opening these cages. What did you want to do?
Hang on. Tell Tyson first, stand back a sec. And here, take this. Hands him a healing potion. Give him another 4 hit points. And take 2 swings at the locks. Last session, C's burned a hit die for the Earthrise craft to do more damage to objects.
Okay.
So these are... What is with the... Yeah. Okay, that one will hit.
Yeah, the 11 hits, and I think
And double the
deal
damage.
Double. Yeah,
Yeah.
You can just break off this one. The 4 people will come flooding out. XV is going to give you the help action. For all intents and purposes, she'll cast Ray of Frost on the lock. You'll have advantage on it when you hit it. And you can break that one off. You are able. These 4 people in here are. These 4 people are able to run free.
Okay, so as not to use as much time and movement, he was using the longer chain so he can do it at reach. So bam, bam, and then move out immediately.
Okay. You can move to the next room. Tyson chugs down the healing potion. He'll also he'll hang on to those sorcery points he grabbed. XV is a sorcerer too. Noted. Okay. With that, XV is still maintaining concentration on Hex, by the way, as you guys all crowd into this room.
Okay. And I'm good with charging in, so... Come on, let's keep going. We got 1 room to go.
Oh, Regent is 5 steps ahead of you.
Okay. I figured.
Before anybody goes in, the one person at the door is going to say, "I'm a light reserve. If you really are going to do this, I can expend my goddess's power on you."
Do it.
All right. He's been hanging back from the fight. He will try and heal anybody who needs it. He's got 4 first level slots. So I will just roll
Yeah, Tyson probably needs it the
4d8.
most. I don't know where anybody else's hit points are.
I'm almost bloody.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Just barely into bloody myself.
Yeah, he'll give 1 to Tyson. So the first one, 2 plus 3. Tyson regains 5. They give the second one to Regus. So he'll give 10 to Regus, 10 HP. He'll give 9 HP to C's. And did Brewbark roar for...
Oh, he's fine. He's good.
This is fine. He will give the last 7 to Tyson again then. Tyson is still bloody, but he is not on death's door. With that, the guy's going to step aside. The other one is going to raise a shield. He'll open the door, and he will step through. He'll enter initiative order, actually, once the door opens. And you guys can keep your initiatives, or you can re-roll if you want. He enters at 13. The other guy's a reserve. It's his job not to fight unless absolutely necessary.
Regis, were you still on top of me or no?
Well, I'll stay on top of you, since we're gonna just be going in initiative order in any ways.
All right, Brewbark, it is your turn.
Alright, I believe I have enough motion to go in and around the pillar to come to here.
I just moved you to the center room.
Yeah, I can see it. I was just saying that I was going to go around the pillar if I believe I have enough motion.
Okay.
And then, because, let's see, Cave Bear, that gives
Yeah,
me
it's-
40 feet.
Yeah, it's going to
Yeah.
cost you 30 to get there, so you're good.
Alright, so I'll do that with Regis riding me.
Okay.
And then my closest bear will follow me to the next to me. I'll ride that bad boy to over here. And then boom, boom. So now we've got a nice bear shield going for everyone else. And all but the one closest to the elvish looking dude are going to just straight up attack the giant.
Go ahead and the giant doesn't look heavily armored because there are so many attacks. I'm just gonna let you know the AC you're hitting on a 15. So the 17 bear, the 20 black bear, the 21, the 24, the 16, the 17, and 22. I will add them in 1 second. I just gotta get this other guy on initiative.
The very last attack is towards the other guy, not the giants.
Okay. All right, let me add all those up. 17, 21, 26, 31, 34, 41, 47 at the giant, and 8 at the lady.
Perfect.
right. And the lady takes 8. Neither one of them are bloodied. And let's go to some different music. Okay. That is your turn. On your turn. Oh. The person, the lady right here, as you guys come charging in, she is going to look up, and she is going to then cast begin casting a spell. Tyson is within range to counterspell her. He does not have a 3rd or 4th level spell available. As such, her spell is going to go off, and she disappears. Let me move this. And there we go. All right. That is her turn, and then it is the giant's turn. The giant is going to take its turn. And it is going to channel lightning in its hands. It begins to crackle as it then is going to point. And it is going to shoot lightning straight through into the well, actually, this is hard.
Seems like a reasonable time for the Sunnieth member to go, oh shit, and let the door close.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, I mean, it's going to hit 2 people wherever he aims it. He's going to turn and shoot a beam of lightning through. He's going to turn and shoot a beam of lightning through Regus and
You would think
Brumar.
that its brain would say straightforward the way was where all these things came from. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, that's that. Well, see, he hits a bear and a lady, but he hits a much more threatening bear and a dude if he turns to you guys. Like, any way he does it, like, he's gonna hit 2 people. Like, he hits. Well, I mean, he actually can't hit that person, so he hits 2 people with this line, 1 person with that line, 2 people with that line. So
I get it.
he can hit 3 with that, but the line is only 30 feet long of lightning. That said, I have it set as a attack when it's actually a save, so it's DC 14, and I'll just roll the damage. Brubark and Regis, it is a DC 14 dexterity check to get out of the way of this lightning. If you fail, you take half.
Dexterity or what check?
It is a dexterity saving throw. Regis, you can see him, so you do have advantage on the save. Os is AFK.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it's not working. I keep clicking.
Do you want me to try rolling it?
No. Hang on, I'm gonna close my character sheet, reopen, and see if that does anything.
Afterwards, Brubark, it's your turn. Brubark takes 27 points of lightning damage.
Ouch. Cave bear, be bloody.
There we go.
Hey, you take half. So that's gonna be 20. You know what? I'll just use a calculator. Brain stop working. Uh, 14, and then you take half again from your rage, so you take 7 points of lightning damage.
It was a sacrifice I made for you for being clumsy and dumb. I helped you get away. Alright, so you said it's Brubark's turn?
Yes.
All of it at the giant.
Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. Brubark took his turn already. It's Tyson's turn. You guys charged into the room.
Wait.
Oh.
Tyson.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, we're at 15. So I hadn't rolled the initiative for the enemies yet, so they're at 20 and 17. I let Brubark move on the charge in, so it's Tyson at 15 now, and then we'll keep going. Tyson is going to move here. As much as you'd like to step into that room and start smiting, that could very well hurt. I'm sorry, he's got a weird spell I've never seen before. Alright, Tyson is going to move forward. He'll step through the door. And he is going to cast Earth Tremor. The giant's got to make a DC 13 dexterity save or be knocked prone. It is going to fail as the earth underneath his feet begins to rumble. Hold on, give me 1 second to read this. I'm going to read this out loud because my brain is farting on the targeting of the spell. If the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult. Okay, so you cause a tremor on the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail... Okay, so it's range 10 feet, but it doesn't say how wide the spell is. So I'm going to say he is targeting the 10-foot square that the giant occupies. That way it's not like everybody over here. Okay. the giant falls prone. That is Tyson's turn. Tyson is going to use the rest of his movement. Does this thing have reach? It does have reach. Would Tyson know it has reach? Tyson would not. Tyson's going to run out of the room. He does provoke an attack of opportunity from the giant, leaving its reach.
And it still attack when it's on prone?
Yes, with disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just roll this twice, and then I'll. Oh wait, it's already set up to roll twice. Cool. 14 versus Tyson's AC is going to miss. The giant takes a swing at him as it topples, and Tyson is fortunately going to be able to get out of its way. That is his turn. Regus, it is your turn. The giant is prone. You do not have to reckless attack if you don't want to.
Oh. Tell me, which way did he fall?
I will say, for all intents and purposes, he still occupies his square. Like, it doesn't fall straight on his back.
Well, yeah, no.
Like, this is more of a Scooby-Doo of, like, the ground is just shaking underneath him. If anything, straight onto his butt.
Okay.
Climb the giant, climb the giant, climb the giant.
Uh, 24 hits. 21 also hits.
Right to the giant jewels.
Ooh. Let me add all of that up.
18, 20,
You
33, 34.
have not dealt any damage to him so far yet, correct? Yeah, this is your first time damaging him. As you hit, your maul finds I guess it does hurt. But the lightning is going to roll and crackle against his skin. He is a storm giant. And he is immune to the lightning. That said, he does take
25.
Yes.
27.
Yeah, 27 points of damage.
Oh.
And I will add that up now. That said, it is the priest's turn. What is this lady gonna do other than getting in here and contributing to the hitty hit? She'll move here. That's 5 feet of movement.
She could provide heals.
This one cannot cast. And she can contribute to the swarm. She will get right next to the giant. Say, "Hey, over here, over here!" And she will take the dodge action. And it is Caesar's turn.
Time to run in. Let me see what we're dealing with here.
The giant is bloodied, by the way.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess just stand there in the door. Actually move over so XB has an easier time. And run out some chain and take some swings. With advantage since he's still prone. How's a 20 and a 24 look?
Oh. 20 hits, 24 hits. roll damage. The lightning crackles, but he is immune to it.
Right. 21 total then.
Okay. With that, that is... the giant is still up.
Okay. That's me done.
All right. Where are we at in initiative order? XV uses her bonus action to move Hex onto the giant, and will use her standard action to cast Chaos Bolt. That is going to hit.
You roll the advantage just to see if it crits.
Oh, yeah. Actually, she has disadvantage on it. Range attacks have disadvantage on prone targets.
Oh.
Let me make sure there is no size modifier to that rule, though. Because he is a big old boy.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting a lot of cover from those little old bears.
They are little bears.
Here we go. Prone. Attack rolls on the creature have advantage. Oh, an attack roll on the creature. Oh, if the creature is within 5 feet. Okay, I'm not going to change your attack roll, but you would have disadvantage on them. So all rolls outside of 5 feet have disadvantage on them.
Okay.
So XV does have disadvantage though. With that, I will roll this one more time. The 16 still hits, and the Chaos Bolt jumps if it deals double damage. But if that's... and its damage type is determined by the D8. Choose one of the D8's number rolled on that D8. Okay, so let's see. We'll go with the 7, and XV will deal psychic damage to the giant for 17 points of psychic. Which is really scary because it almost dealt lightning damage. The Hex is on the target, so she deals an additional 1d6 to it for a total of 18 points of damage. That is 43 minus 18. Still up. All right. At the end of XV's turn, the bard is going to whisper. Regus, you hear something out of the corner of your ear as it says, "Hey, over here! Give me a charisma saving throw against the bard's taunt." Okay. You turn, looking over your shoulder. You don't see the bard. However, you do have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and saving throws until your next turn.
Oh, hang on.
Yes.
I have lucky. Whenever I roll 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, I can re-roll the die.
Go for it.
And yeah.
The 6 is not gonna save you. It is a DC 12 charisma saving throw. Hold on, let me change her rolls. So toggle, and there we go. All right, so yes, you have disadvantage on your rolls and attacks for this turn. That said, she is going to real great if she could shove some people. All right. She's going to move up. Let me grab her. As soon as it gives me the right tool and stops giving me that. And she's going to cast Thunderwave. Let me make her visible because it does cancel her invisibility. And she is going to hit this little corner over here. A wave of thunder is going to wash out and crash against this bear, hold on. This bear, this Brewbark, this Regus, and this cell, as she cast it in this corner. All right. That said, let's...
How much is the lightning for?
I am about to roll it right now. Give me 1 second.
Regis, you're about to get a lot shorter.
It is a Constitution saving throw, DC 12, for 16 points of thunder damage. Regus, you do have disadvantage on it.
I'm sorry, what type of saving throw?
Constitution saving throw. You don't have disadvantage on it, so you're good with the 19. Regus,
Actually, I have danger sense, so I would... Shouldn't I get,
No. She casts the spell while she's invisible. As the thunder rolls out from her, it cancels her invisibility. So she casted it while she was invisible.
Oh, so I didn't... So I couldn't see it until
Yes.
it was already... Okay. And it's a...
It is a Constitution save. I actually don't know if Regus can fail this. Isn't your con at like 10? Currently? With disadvantage, you just barely pass it. So both of you take 8 points of thunder damage. Regus can half the 8 to 4.
Yep.
Sorry, Regis, you're short again.
Alright. The giant is going to spend his turns, half of his movement standing up. And I will roll his survivability die. Yeah, he's hired to do a job. He's gonna do a job. Oh, freak, I gotta check. So there are 2 people in this room. I just have to determine what cell they're in, so I will just roll for these first 2, evens or odds. Empty. Yikes. Okay, so this lady has disadvantage on the save. There was somebody in that cell that got hit by the thunder wave. I will roll her save with disadvantage. Doesn't matter, she rolled a 5 and a 5. And does she take extra damage if she slams into something? She does not. She is slammed against the bars. She is bloodied. All right. That said, it is. Oh, where are we at in initiative? Oh, the giant.
Dark is no longer bear, by the way.
Okay. Giant is standing up. Attacks against him no longer have advantage. But guess who else doesn't have advantage with attacks against him. It's Regis.
Well, if I reckless strike,
Yeah. You did not reckless strike last turn. That's what I'm saying. He is attacking you this turn, but he does not have advantage against you. Eric, did you give me an attack for that bear? I need to see if it's still there.
For when? For when
this-
she appeared?
This bear took a thunder wave. It had to make the Constitution save too. She's shoving it. She can shove it 10 feet if
Bear
it
is fine.
fails. Okay, it takes 8 points of damage. I can mark it on its HP. I just needed to know if it's still there to attack her. All right. He stands up. He's got 10 feet of reach. Who's the most threatening looking people to him? Dagon Brewbart.
He's no longer a big bear. He's an ogre. Or he's
Is
a
this
half orc.
Summon animals, not concentration. It is concentration, so I haven't been making you roll, but I think that was the first time you took damage since like the Mesolith attacked you. So before I go into his attack rolls, give me a DC 10 concentration check for if these bears are still here, because that's going to determine this giant's turn. Because he's an intelligent creature, so he is decision making before he attacks.
And the concentration would be a constitution, or?
Yep, Constitution saving throw, DC 10. Okay, the bears are going to disappear from the thunder wave. With that, he is going to look at all of you and determine Regis and C's are the two people who gotta go if he wants to get out of this alive. First attack at Regis, second attack at C's, 16 and 17.
nope.
All right. And the recharge on his storm channel. His storm channel does recharge. That is his turn. It is Brewbark's turn. If it's okay, Eric, I'm just gonna delete your bears.
They were the last of my bears for meow. I will do giant insects with spike. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna get I'm gonna do my giant scorpion.
Okay. There is Spike. Spike becomes a big ol' snippy boy. Does he attack at the end of your turn, or does it roll its own initiative?
It's because it's my companion next to me. I'd assumed that he would get the turn right after. He's just been perched on my shoulder. That he just hopped off and became really big.
Okay. Give me an attack roll with Spike.
I don't think I have access to the giant scorpion roll.
Okay. I got him. It's got a multi-attack with 3 attacks. It does not have advantage, so 9, 21, 17. The claw and sting hit. How big is this thing?
I think occupies 10.
Okay, yeah, it's a large creature. All right, the giant is grappled with a DC 12 check, and the giant also has to make a Constitution
Save
saving
it.
throw. It is going to pass that and take 11 points of damage. All right. Let's see. 4, 9 is 13 plus 11 is 24. The giant is in wobbly Mortal Kombat finish him range. Brewbark, use your action to summon. Spike attack. You have your bonus action if you want to do anything.
I want to billow my cape and say your mother smells like elderberries. Not as a taunt.
Action to billow your kid. No, I'm kidding. That's fine. Okay. It is Tyson's turn. Ranged attacks cannot be non-lethal. The giant is a giant, and I think hold person's only on humanoids. Yep. Whew.
Zap the bard.
Yeah, Tyson's gonna say, "Oh, you know, my shoe's untied. I'll take care of that one over there." It's gonna kneel down to tie his boot, and is going to go after the bard. Yikes. Okay. So actually, I'm calculating this wrong. The vision would be from right here because the space is connected. So he would have vision on her, and he's going to spend his last second level slot for hold person, and she is going to roll a wisdom check against it. She does have I rolled a check instead of a save. She does have proficiency. However, it's not going to matter. She is paralyzed as Tyson targets her with hold person. With his bonus action, he'll... I guess he'll consume his last 2 sorcery points for a first level spell slot. Yeah, he's gonna gain 1 first level spell slot, and that's his turn. Regus, it is your turn. The bard appeared behind you. She is now paralyzed. Not before she got her big shatter or her big thunder wave off on you guys. The giant is barely hanging in there. What do you want to do? If you're speaking, we can't hear you. I got some messages on Discord. It's not from him. I'll pop him a message. Otherwise, I'll just roll 2 reckless attacks for him, and if they miss, then we'll continue on. Actually, since he could probably clean up both of these fights, I'm just going to hold his turn. He can take it when he gets back. And that way we're not sticking in limbo for any of resolution to this fight. It is the... Oh my god, it's the priest's turn. Oh, well... I guess that's as bad as giving it to an AFK player, the NPC getting the last hit on the boss. She's going to raise her mace and go for a swing. That is before any of her bonuses. what does she have as +2, +1,
Hey, Brandon.
+3 to hit? Yes.
To possibly make things easier, Cecil say if you yield, we won't have to knock you out, and then I don't have to drag you out of here the hard way.
The giant looks over to you as you say that. The priest sweeps out his foot from over underneath him with their mace, and he topples over. He hits his head on the ground and goes unconscious.
Damn it! Now we gotta drag him out. Okay.
All right. That's her turn. She's not a very good NPC. She doesn't have any extra actions she can make. Sees it is your turn. There is a paralyzed bard in the corner.
Okay.
If you have anything to subdue her, effectively you guys have won combat.
Okay. I don't know if I've got like. Are you thinking something along the lines of a set of manacles or something like that? I mean, I can just smack her in the head and knock her out.
Either or. If you attack her, it's going to undo the hold person.
Okay. Can I tie her up with rope without undoing the hold person?
You most certainly can. You've
So-
got a minute to do it.
Yeah.
I will let you, just for the sake of not metagaming it, just give me 3 rolls and you can take what C's thinks is the best of his work.
Which what skill? Survival?
You are using rope to tie a knot. It is
Yeah.
it is a sleight of hand, but you can add your intelligence instead of dexterity.
Yeah, no difference.
Yeah, and if regardless, you tie her up. But
Okay.
if she tries to undo the bindings or, make a check to slip out of them, she's rolling against the DC you set for her.
Okay. Can I get some? He'll start, and it feels awkward. And can I get some help here?
Gosh.
I'll give him assist if possible.
Okay, I'll give you one more with advantage. Go for it. Brewbar gives you a hand. You have 1 minute to do this, so you guys are just trying to come on, the magic's going down. Technically, you guys would have 10 attempts, but you can't just tie somebody up in 6 seconds.
No,
So-
I know it's not that easy.
Yeah.
I was trying to get that 20 that I'd already rolled in the advantage slot, but I'll take the 9.
Okay. You guys managed to tie this lady up. And after a few moments, the magic is going to undo, or is going to dissipate. And
She's will look at her and say, "If you struggle and try to get out of those, I'm going to have to knock you out
Yeah, she'll
with this
look
big
over
iron
and
ball."
say, you took out a mirror. She can't raise her hands, but you see her shoulders kind of move. She just says, "Put me in the Sunyats, or put me in the Lights dungeon, or the Supreme Lights dungeon. I'll take my chances there."
You might have a few stops before then.
Mhm.
And we took out everything.
All
You are
right.
the very, very last.
And we want to get the last prisoner out of here.
There are 2 in this room. Let me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll evens or odds of what other cage they're in. There is a elven woman in here, and you guys also are going to see the woman who who's bleeding. She is dressed in clothes similar to the risen members, or colors similar to the risen members that you guys dealt with earlier. However, she does have a stately dress on, indicating some sort of I don't want that music. Indicating some sort of status.
See, smash blocks, double damage.
Okay. As you break her out, she's going to say, "My husband, Banham, he was with me. Have you seen him?"
I think he's already back in the city.
She's going to say, "Thank you. Goddess bless you." The
Oh shit, is it over already?
Nice timing. Yep, totally done.
yes, the last round of Tyson got a successful hold person off on the remaining enemy, and you guys subdued her without a fight. That said, the last person you break out of the cells is a woman by the name of she's in 3 documents ago. All right. You are going to be able to rescue Shithora of she's Thora of the Feyfelon Circle, and you'll be able to also confirm that this is her from the insignia on her dresses, denoting her as a part of the circle. At that, I am going to start. I'm going to start adding up all of the experience from this place. If you guys have any questions or if you want to talk to each other or any NPCs, you can just let me know. It's gonna take me a second though.
I'm going to let Spike get back to normal size right before he lets his giant cloak shimmer, because very rarely does he let the cloak get as big as he is and shimmer. So we're gonna have our cloak shimmer at each other, then he'll shrink and hop back on my shoulder.
Okay, I'm actually gonna add up that EXP at the end of the session. No reason to eat up your guys' session time with it.
Let's get everybody out of here and see if we can make these demi-planes collapse.
Yeah, as you guys exit the demiplanes, unfortunately they still exist because somebody else created them. But you guys can enter through the one that enter through the door XV, or exit through the door XV made back into Sky's Reach. Now that you have some understanding of them, other members of the Sunyeth and of the government have seen them with the knowledge that you guys share amongst one another, or that you share with them. Hopefully other people in the government will be able to make demi-planes to stop this from
being used further.
Yeah, being continued. That said, you
do one more sweep just to make sure we didn't miss anybody. None of the captives or whatever left behind. None of the bodies or unconscious mean people, guards, whatever, enemies.
There was one room you guys didn't empty out, but going back and sweeping through it, and you guys are going to be able to get everybody out of here. Unfortunately, there were the 2 rooms of people the Mesolith killed, or the 2 Mesoliths killed, that are going to unfortunately just be lost to issues.
Get corpses out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the bodies for, proper burials and whatnot and identification.
This lady that you guys just saved, the wife, she has a name. Oh, nope, that's not it. I'm sorry. It's this this storyline's been going on for so long. She's like 10 documents ago that I'm looking for it to give to you guys. But I think I just might give her a different name, and I might update it in your guys's I might update it in your guys' channel if I can't, or if I find the original name of this lady. All right, let me check one more document. Thank you, everybody, for your patience.
No worries.
I have the names of, like, gangs of goblins in town. Which is like, why would I keep that so easily on hand and not the storyline lady? Oracle. Oh my god, this is gonna drive me crazy. Oh well. I just give her a new name. Yeah. Alright. Let's name this lady. Because you guys will need to remember it. How about Tescora? No. The elven lady's name is Shuthora. That's too similar. Let's go with Tessa. Tessa of Grace. All right. As you guys get everybody out of here, the final woman that you see is going to say, "How long have we been in there? I've got duties to the Sky Queen to, or responsibilities to the Sky Queen that I have to carry out."
You should probably talk to these risen members here about your experiences so that we can continue to track down the perpetrators. But then you may also want to consider relying on their protection a bit more directly for a little while, since you were fairly likely targeted. And if you are escaped, or as you are escaped, you may get targeted again.
She's going to nod and say, "They did such strange and terrifying things in there." She gestures at the ground and says, "I don't know, but my shadow, it rose with my own face." Listen to them and just... She shivers and says, "Left."
Yeah, we're going to have to find that duplicate as well and take care of it. I think your shadow will grow back in fairly short order after that.
She's going to nod. Shithora's going to step forward. And by the way, you guys are in... you casted this just outside of your room at the inn you guys were staying at. So let me grab the name of that real quick. But you guys are basically in the lobby area of your inn. All of these people funneling out.
Look at one of the risen. Maybe you want to get these people rooms, keep this a little quiet for a bit so you can hunt down the duplicates.
You guys are at Windroll Inn, over on the western side of the city. At that, yeah, this crowd of people is going to say, or, some people from this crowd are going to say, "Rooms, I've got family that I've been missing. Oh God, my business." And
There are duplicates out there, most likely, if you had that shadow experience where your shadow was taken. So they probably think you're still alive and maybe acting a little funny. We need to not get you mixed up with the duplicates.
um, at which point, some people are going to say they didn't do anything to my shadow. At which point, um, you guys can kind of notice that some people do and some people don't have shadows.
The local
And
scarf salesman is going to make a killing off of this. It's a skill. It's a red scarf scandal.
I think best thing to do is for anybody who cares on what the Crystal Tigers were up to, just give me an intelligence check as you look at these people.
Brewbark is very
gonna
interested.
be putting stuff together. Judging, so I'll just start from the 6 up. Sees, yes, this is a logistical kerfuffle. All of these random people kidnapped from various areas. Some people given shadow doppelgangers. Other people, not doppelgangers running around the city doing the will of who knows what. Moving up to Regus. Regus at the 14 mark for this, you're going to be able to kind of tell that, it's pretty messed up, and sorting this all out is going to take a while. But just like the man who was the brother who was kidnapped with his wife, you think a lot of the prominent women were the targets of this, and some people here may have just been innocent bystanders that either got in the way or got snatched up in the process. The people who don't have shadows taken, probably amongst those individuals. Brewbar, you'll probably be able to take it a step further and kind of deduce that while even XV was like a innocent bystander whose shadow was taken, her shadow was given an order to just, let them keep them going, or keep the guild paid in blood going, and just keep them off the trail and not interfering with what the Crystal Tigers were going. Not
So
all of these.
pretty much a feint to protect the Crystal Tigers.
Yeah, not all of these shadows were given nefarious orders. Some of them are just probably out there living lives like normal. I don't even remember what it was that tipped you guys off to XV not being XV, but
I think it was
no telepathy.
Oh yeah, no telepathy. It was just it was just living its life being a little XV. That said, you guys can do whatever you want with that information. Logistical kerfuffle. Some of these people were just bystanders. The shadows moving through the world may not have nefarious orders.
Yeah, good to know.
Since we're probably moving into role play and back to, I guess, fighting into the next arena, do you guys want to pick up here next session with the rest of your group, or do you want to play out the rest of our time? I think we've got 20-ish more minutes of this session time.
Yeah, we can end it here.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm okay with that.
If you guys want to stick around and hang out for a little bit, I'll just be doing math for probably the next 10 minutes, and then I'll post experience in your chat. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. We're back. We'll be doing D&D every Saturday and every other Sunday. Hope you've enjoyed your holidays, and peace out. Bye.